Get hope, get well, live life.
And good evening, Dennis. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming tonight. This is our video testimonial event. And so let me just ask you a couple questions. What was one thing that motivated you to come into the office? What have you been dealing with? What were you looking for a solution for?
20 years of dealing with ocular migraines.
Okay.
It was just terrible. I don't know how other people handle it, but in my case I was always looking for a trigger. What was the trigger that was happening to where I gave up caffeine, I gave up wine, oh my gosh, I gave up processed meats, and more importantly, I gave up chocolate. And that is just terrible.
And so let's back up. What in the world is an ocular migraine? Explain that to the folks out there.
My condition used to, and I love that used to start with a vision going across my eyesight.
Okay.
It would start in upper left, upper right, and it would last about 20 minutes. It was a fluttering type of image that would go from one end to the other of my entire scope of vision.
Wow.
And after that was over, that was generally I would come down with, nausea, headaches,
Okay.
and knew that I was in for it. So,
Like a full-blown migraine.
yeah, so it was a nice precursor during that time when I was taking medication for it. Obviously, I knew when it was coming, so I had to get that in me before it was over.
Okay. And did it come to a point where the medications were becoming ineffective?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I vary results. I did Imitrex, I did Cafragot, I did a number of different ones, and varying results. And it really was conditional, it seemed like, to me.
Okay.
That at times it would work very functional, and at times it would just bounce off.
Okay.
So that was never the fix.
Okay.
I always felt that there was something else that I need to do or investigate in order to assist me with this ailment that I've been dealing with for 20 years.
And so along came the specific.
It did.
And
So what's that? 2009,
Yeah.
December, late 2009. I hooked up with you, and we went round and round, and we discussed back and forth, and finally started doing this. December of 2009 for 36 visits, and probably after the 10th one, I've started to feel that we're getting a handle on this. Now, to this day, I still get the ocular portion of this, which is very interesting. But once it's over, there is no pain.
Good.
It's like I get half of it, which is not painful, and the other half that it was or is
Not there.
it's not there. And,
So-
and I'm so grateful for that.
And because I know you're a business owner and you lead a very, very busy life. So what aspects of your life was the migraine affecting through life, or as you were getting older? What was it doing to you?
Well, the condition that occurs when you have a migraine is one thing. The follow-up to it is a whole nother. It's almost like a hangover. It took me usually 3 sleep cycles to be totally free. Feel like you have cotton in your head for 24, 48 hours after you have one. And if you're trying to run a business and make sense of it all, and manage employees and take care of customers, it's very hard. It really took much more concentration after the fact to take what you normally took for granted.
Yeah.
It just took more concentration to keep your head on your shoulders.
Right. That makes sense. And then since being under care, yeah, that's been great. Your results have been phenomenal.
It's been 3 years.
I love it. I love to hear
Almost
it.
3 years.
Getting your life back.
Yeah,
And
man, it's been great.
so obviously it's been hopefully improving your business and just life, and just hopefully your overall. I think you remember telling me your quality of life has just been improved, and that was the biggest thing that I remember.
What happens is, being a cancer survivor, when you have an ache or pain, you think, oh no, you think of the worst. A lot of times when I would get ocular migraines, it would be a flash of a windshield or something like that, some kind of bright light. And I would go, oh no, here it comes. You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't look at a precursor of it, if that makes sense. anymore.
Okay.
I don't even think about it like I used to think about it, and I think not having that concentration regarding that is just a benefit in my life.
That's great. And so those out there that obviously are dealing with ocular migraines or any type of migraine or headache at all, what kind of words of advice would you give them? What would you say to those?
Don't give up.
Yep.
There is a fix for you, whether it's the specific or how you track your stress or what your intake is. In my case, I was always looking for, and I'm so glad I found you in the specific, because there was a point in my life that I said, I'm just going to deal with these for the rest of my life, and
Yep.
I'm never going to be free of them. So I don't know if my particular treatment would do the same for others, but
Worth it what?
as you look through all those things that you have tried, and with varying results, it's worth your time and effort to try this treatment.
Or at least investigate. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
because you won't know unless you try. If you don't and it's not successful, which I would say that would be very unusual, but at least you're trying.
Yep.
You're getting out and trying to be proactive to take care of your ailment, and being free of the pain is a new lease on life. There's no doubt about it.
That's cool. Well, thank you, Dennis.
You're welcome.